Households around the world use energy. We all use energy to cook, to light our homes, to get to work or to school, and to play. How much energy do households consume? And what about each household's carbon footprint? Households use energy for light, power, heat, and transportation. The Honda and Sharma families in New Delhi live in a world in transition. Better access to electricity means their compact apartments are being wired for modern appliances and 21st century electronics. Electricity powers the fans that bring relief from the year-round heat. Both households have a washing machine. Still, some laundry is washed by hand. Neither household has a clothes dryer, but the tropical climate makes hanging clothes an effective option. Dishes are washed by hand and air-dried. Affordable human labor still handles most household chores. India is using electricity to connect to the world, the computer, the internet, and everyone carries a cell phone. The carbon footprint of electricity comes from the way it's made. Generating electricity using nuclear energy, hydroelectric dams, wind, geothermal, and solar doesn't emit carbon dioxide. But most electricity is made by burning fossil fuels, mainly coal, which is plentiful and affordable. Burning fossil fuels also generates carbon dioxide because of its carbon content. Abundant coal deposits supply over 70% of the electricity in India. For the Sharma and Honda households, electricity accounts for about 20% of household energy. Because most of the electricity comes from coal, it makes up nearly half of the household's carbon footprint. The Hondas and Sharmas cook using a mixture of propane and butane called LPG. The LPG gas comes in a cylinder and is attached to the cooktop just like gas grills in the US. The cylinders last about 3 to 6 weeks, depending on the season. About half of the urban households in India use LPG. The other households still use kerosene cook stoves or wood fires. Families buy cylinders of LPG from local vendors. In this tropical climate, water for chores and personal use is heated by the sun in rooftop tanks. Because Delhi has cold weather only a few weeks a year, homes do not have furnaces. For our families, these cooking gases account for 6% of the household energy use and 4% of the carbon footprint. The other major household energy use is for transportation, brought to you by gasoline and diesel, refined from petroleum. Trains, buses, taxis, and rickshaws make up the mass transit that is widely available in India. For personal transport, it's the motorbike. Only 1 in 25 households in India has a passenger vehicle, but the number of cars is growing rapidly. Most cars and motorbikes run on gasoline, creating a serious smog situation. Compressed natural gas, CNG, is used in buses and taxis in the city to help reduce pollution. The Hondas share one vehicle to commute 30 miles per day through city traffic. John drops Preeti off at her office and then drives to his. Shobha Honda uses a CNG taxi to go to work each day and for errands. The Sharmas drive 2 vehicles. Both of the families drive vehicles made for the Indian market by Indian companies. These vehicles are smaller and more fuel efficient than American vehicles. For the Honda family, vehicle use accounts for about 75% of the household energy use and half of the carbon footprint. For the Sharmas, the number is even higher.